What's up, everybody out there, all my solid folks? So, Randy the Real, the Solid Man here, back again, and I am working on cooking 2 salads. Now, you may be asking, why would he be working on doing 2 salads? Well, one, it would appear to be a hot salad, right? And just stirring some noodles, and the other would be a cold salad. But actually, no, it's actually 2 cold salads. So, you know, I get questions all the time about, hey, do this salad, cook that salad, what can I do for this? Someone asked me specifically about how to make a pasta salad. So I said, well, cool. Now, she did let me know, hey, look, I'm not really into cooking, I'm just learning how, and what's the easiest way to make a pasta salad? So I'm like, easiest way to make a pasta salad. So I was in the grocery store and I saw this. So suddenly pasta salad. All right. I've used this a time or two, especially when I started out. And the good thing is it comes with the pasta, and it actually comes with a pack right here of the seasoning and the ingredients right here that you'll see. So you'll see, to make this pasta salad, all you really need is, so you will need 3 tablespoons of cold water. You got that. 2 tablespoons of olive oil or vegetable oil. Go with olive oil. Please don't do yourself any, don't do yourself like that and go with vegetable oil. So 3 tablespoons of cold water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and they got you on everything else because it's in this pack. Okay, but for those of us that don't mind taking the extra effort, oh, and here it is. So it's boiling right here. So, and you see some of the things that are, well, you can kind of see. The seasoning isn't in it yet, but, what I could do, let me go ahead and, this is a salad I'm working on. I'm going to toss that for right now. And so, just to get this in here, I want to show you. Now, the only thing we would need to do here is take this pasta out that's now done after boiling 10 or 12 minutes. We can put it in my red bowl and we can add the ingredients. But what you should do first is simply cut that open, throw it in a bowl, add the 2 or 3 tablespoons of water, and you add the olive oil. You mix the seasoning up, keep it cold, and then you drain the pasta and put the pasta in the bowl with all of the seasoning. So that's one way you could go. Now, so that's the quickest way. And this doesn't cost a whole bunch of money. I believe it probably cost me like $4.45 or $3.45. Who knows with inflation? But it is pretty good. Betty Crocker makes some pretty good things. Now, but if you have a little more time and you don't mind putting the extra effort in and controlling more of what you eat, then you could go the route that I usually go, and you can get something like this tricolor rotini. All right, it's the same thing, folks. It's the same thing. The noodles. All right, so you could get some tricolor rotini. You could even get just the plain one. You don't have to get color if you're not worried about red dye and yellow dye. All right. And as far as making up the seasoning, olive oil, and I always make sure I get real olive oil. I'm going to do a special on olive oil because so many parts are, so many companies are ripping you off. If it isn't made in Italy, it probably isn't olive oil. It's probably some type of mixture of olive oil with canola oil and a vegetable oil that you really want to stay away from. So you want to make sure you really got olive oil. And so instead of the 3 tablespoons I tell you about in here, get your olive oil, use the same amount, go crazy if you like. With me, I like to cut up and dice a little red onion, put that in there. I like to add a little basil just for the flavor, a little basil. I believe they have basil in here too. For me though, I'm special. A little crushed red pepper, just a little bit. This is gonna be a cold dish, but still, so you can put that in there. Folks will be like, what's that? Ooh, it's a little spicy. Ooh, I like that. And it's cold. So you can go with that. And if you didn't want to go with the crushed red pepper, you could go with some cayenne pepper. I prefer the crushed red because you get the tossing cayenne. You got to be careful with how you toss it. It's very fine, and I think you'll do better with the red pepper. But anyway, and you have just created the seasoning that's in this box right here, except you are in total control. You know exactly what's in your meal, and sometimes it's nice to brag and tell whoever you're cooking for, hey, I made this all from scratch. Until later, peace out.